Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa and today I'm going to lead you through some stretches that are great for runners post your run, okay? So before you run, you want to make sure that you warm up a little bit and give it a little bit of a stretch, but afterwards it's really important that we give you a good solid stretch after you do your run. So you're going to take 1 foot back. It's typically called a runner's stretch, but then I want you to come forward, leaning forward, opening through this hip flexor, lift your chest and pull your shoulders back. Good, now we're gonna take those hands up overhead, reach up, hold it here. Now look up towards the ceiling and really extend through that stretch. And bring your arms back down and step together. And we're going to step back on the other side. So same thing, still keep those the alignment of both feet straight forward. Push the hip flexor forward, or this hip bone right here. Right? Technically your pelvic bone, but lift up your chest. Bring your arms up. Good, and now look up towards the ceiling, really extending that stretch. Beautiful job, bring those arms back down. Step forward. Let's repeat that stretch one more time on each side just to get it really nice and loosened up so when we get to the floor, we'll get a little bit further into those stretches, okay? All 10 toes going straight forward. Lift your chest, push that forward, arms lift up. Look up towards the ceiling. Really stretching out the front line of your body. Inhale here, exhale and bring it down, step together. Let's do that on the other side. Step back. Push the hips forward, arms come up, take a look up towards the ceiling. Beautiful job, bring it back down. We're gonna come down to our knees, so be careful here to pay attention to your body. Here, we're gonna do a kneeling version of what we just did standing. So you're gonna come forward, hinging forward here, arms come up, then look up towards the ceiling. Beautiful job. Let's come back. When you come back, you're going to put your heel on the floor and your toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Hands can come here, or you can extend to the floor if you feel comfortable with that. Nice deep breath in and shift that body weight back. Heel on the floor, the toe pulls back toward your body, and slowly release. Change sides. We're going over, we're taking the other foot forward, we're leaning forward. Arms come up, look up toward the ceiling. Beautiful job, bring it back, heel down, toe up, come forward here, or extend all the way here. Now shift that weight back, heel just rolls a little bit, the toes come back toward you. Excellent job, slowly release. And come to both knees. Excellent job. We're going to take one knee. It's going to stay down. Extend that other leg back into a high pigeon. We've talked about this before. Come up to the fingertips. Come up a little higher. You're going to feel a stretch in the hip flexors. the challenge of our concentration. And then bring it back, and we'll change it to the other side. So your leg is coming forward, that heel is going into your hip crease. You're staying up nice and, seriously dude, you're staying up nice and high. I'm not gonna tell him he can't have his bone. We're just gonna have him crunching a little bit. We can deal with it, right guys? All right, excellent job. So now we're gonna go back to that first side, but we're gonna extend that pigeon down. So either to the forearms or all the way forward, reaching forward. Inhale and bring it back up, and we're gonna change to the other side. So that other leg comes forward. Remember, we're coming down to the forearms. So I want you to think about it this time as you bring those arms forward. The chest comes down onto your thigh. The arms are reaching forward. The head is in alignment with your spine. And we extend out more if you can. Inhale and start to bring it back up. And then roll to one side and bring those legs forward. We are going to take one foot in and then the other extended out. We're gonna bring our chest down to the knee, okay? So our next stretch here, we're getting a little stretch in the outside IT band, a little bit into the glute medius, and then over here we're going to be getting a little bit of a stretch as you come forward into your hamstrings. Very good job. Now as you feel your body releasing just a little bit, let's come a little more forward and then bring it back up. Excellent job. Changing sides. Coming on over and lean forward. Chest comes down towards the knee. And then I want you to bring it up. Now, if you guys are super flexible people, that's amazing. That's awesome. If you're tight like I am, you really need this stuff. So I don't know about you, but this is really hard for me. And so this is why I keep working on it. It's one of the aspects of fitness that I think is the hardest for me, is the flexibility of it. So we've got cardiovascular or cardiorespiratory fitness. We've got our muscular strength. That's the easy part for me. And then the flexibility. And depending on what you're really struggling with, if you're a runner, you're probably super tight. So these are going to be really great stretches for you. The next one's a straddle stretch. So I'm going to have you come forward. Legs are out, heels are on the floor, toes are pointed toward the ceiling. Walk it forward with your chest. Use your fingers to kind of pull you down. And walk it forward even a little bit more if you can. Nice deep breath in, exhale, and come forward one more time. And then slowly bring it up. Okay, so hopefully we're kind of loosening up. We're gonna take one leg forward, straight forward. The other is gonna cross over. Now you have two choices. You can just hang on to this leg, sit up straight and tall. You're gonna start to feel a pull here, okay? If you need more, put your hand behind you. Take your arm to the outside of your thigh and then use the arm to push the leg and then turn and look behind you. Okay, as you're looking behind you, this is an active stretch. So we're gonna continue working hard. And ease it back to the center. Come and lie down, Bubba. Come on, come lie down. Here we go to the other side. All right, well, we have some company doing our stretches now, don't we? What a good boy. What a good boy. Don't forget to look behind you. Sit up straight and tall. Remember, this is an active stretch. Ease it back to the center. Now we're gonna take both feet together. Knees go out to the sides. I'm just gonna shoot my body over a little bit for the butterfly. And then you're going to hang on to your ankles and come slightly forward, okay? Think about, again, your chest coming forward rather than rounding your back. We want the back nice and flat, and then you're coming forward with that chest. You can use those elbows to help press gently down on your thighs, unless you have a dog here who's not letting you do your job. So come on down, push, and come forward. Very nice. So as we do that butterfly stretch, you should feel some really nice things happening here. Inner thighs, outer thigh area. The low back gets a nice stretch here. So I hope that you're feeling all of those things. And then I want you to bring it back. Now, our last two poses, we're coming down onto our back. And the first one is a yogic stretch called Pavana Muktasana. So this is called wind removing pose. You're going to clasp your fingers. You're going to take them below the knee joint so that you feel nice and safe. Then your head, you're going to try and get that nice and flat, even the neck as much as possible. And then we're going to pull those shoulders down to the floor as we pull that knee in toward your chest. As you pull it in toward your chest and you're holding it, you should feel a compression right here, okay? And that's where that wind removing pose name comes from. Because as you pull that knee in towards your chest, you're getting a compression in your ascending colon. So it's actually a nice digestive assist, as well as being a really great stretch for your hips. Slowly release. I like to have at least 3 to 5 breaths of that, or 10 seconds or so at least. You're gonna pull those shoulders down. Try to relax. Nice inhale here, exhale, pull down just a little bit more. And release. Now we're going to take both the knees in toward your chest. Now, if you can only reach here, no problem. Pull it in, hold it tight, okay? If you can really gather and then put your head back down, that's even better. So, whatever feels good to you, hold it, and then release. And we're gonna take one leg, figure 4 stretch, or also supine pigeon, okay? So you're crossing one leg over, like you're sitting in a chair. Then we're gonna reach through the middle here, grab that thigh, and hold it in. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly release. Let's do that stretch on the other side to finish, okay? All right, so we're gonna reach through the middle here, grab that thigh, sit down and back. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Try to relax. Inhale. And exhale. And relax. So we're going to roll it up to a seated position. Just roll the shoulders and relax. So that was a series of stretches that are really, really great for people who do a lot of running, a lot of biking. That would be really helpful. We get really tight in our hamstrings, our hip flexors get really tight. Sometimes you feel a little tight in that low back from either the bouncing of the running or leaning over from your saddle. So I would say for runners or cyclists or any kind of running related sport, soccer, tennis, anything like that, these stretches would be really, really good for you to add to your repertoire post your workout. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is my channel. If you like it, subscribe to it. There are some other videos on the side. If any of them interest you or you don't see something and you want something additional, just let me know in the comments down there. Like the video if you like it, and I hope you guys have a great day.